Okay, so in the UK, the Home Office figures are that we've seen a 10% rise in hate crime, and hate crime includes a range of crimes. The particular hate crime that I've been personally doing research on over the last couple of years is pertaining to race hate crime. So that's one of the things that I've been looking through the policies to explore what the response is to those particular issues, as well as crime in general. So if we look at the Brexit Party first, the Brexit Party doesn't have a lot to say about how they're going to tackle crime, and hasn't got anything to say on how they plan to address hate crime and race hate crime. So looking at the Green Party, they acknowledge that hate crime is an issue. They want to strengthen hate crime policy, and they particularly want to add into hate crime policy misogyny. So they want to explore how the hatred of women should be included in the hate crime agenda. So looking at the Labour Party's manifesto, they have got specific things around tackling inequalities that are related to racial inequalities within the criminal justice system. So recognition that black and minority ethnic people are more likely to be stopped and searched by the police, and saying that needs to be addressed, and also about harsher sentences that happen within the criminal justice system. So that's one of the things that they specifically want to tackle. In terms of Liberal Dems, their policy around hate crime is that they want to invest in a greater amount of training around what hate crime is and how best to tackle it. They also want to ensure that places of worship, places of education and community facilities have got extra financial resource to become securer places from hate crime and also vulnerability from terrorism. So that's some of the policies that they want to put in place. So finally, looking at the Conservative Party, their agenda on hate crime is specifically to focus on the LGBT community, and they want to provide better support for LGBT members and reduce violence against LGBT members. They want to host the first ever LGBT conference here in the UK, and so that's the main thrust in terms of tackling hate crime. And they want to have greater stop and search capacities, particularly for knife crime and addressing knife crime. So that's one of their agendas as well. And they're looking at tougher sentences for violent and sex offenders, plus offenders that are cruel to animals.